I first started showing symptoms of ulcerative colitis when I was around 21 years old. My first symptoms were passing blood in my stool and passing mucus. Um, at the time, I was honestly afraid to go to the doctor. I was afraid of the tests, afraid of the colonoscopies. And so when I would go to the doctor, I'd downplay my symptoms and say, well, maybe I see a little bit of blood, but I wasn't fully honest on how much bleeding I was seeing or all of that. So without running the test, they just diagnosed me with IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. And then I got pregnant, and pregnancy put me into remission. So my symptoms would go away, and I'd think everything was fine, and it was just IBS. And that pattern kind of went on for the next almost 15 years while I was having babies. And then last year, in March, I started having symptoms again, the same thing, blood in my stools and passing a lot of mucus and just stomach discomfort. And then my whole family got sick with the stomach virus, and I never recovered. I was having diarrhea up to 20 times a day, passing a lot of blood, losing a lot of weight. It got down to 88 pounds at one point, and that's when my husband and I kind of, I realized enough was enough, and I had to bite the bullet and get the testing done. So went into my doctor a couple times. They ran several stool tests and blood tests, and those didn't show anything. And so I was scheduled for a colonoscopy and had that done last May, and that showed that I had left-sided ulcerative colitis. So I was started on Lialda, which I took for about a month, and then switched to balsalazide. So, and then also on Canasta suppositories for the first 6 weeks or so. I'm currently still on balsalazide, as well as I take several natural supplements like probiotics and fish oil and vitamin D and things like that. My symptoms have greatly reduced. I only have minor symptoms now. I have some pain off and on, but that's a lot better. My quality of life is much, much, much better. And I pretty much can live as normal now, with the exception I'm still on a pretty restricted diet. I can't eat a lot of the same flare foods. Like I can't eat raw vegetables or raw fruits or nuts or seeds or anything like that. So I'm still on a low residue, low fiber diet, but other than that, I can pretty much live life normally right now.